Next problem, the points 2, minus 1, minus 1, 4 and minus 2, 2 are the midpoints of the sides of the triangle. Find its vertices. So in this problem, let me take a triangle. Let me name it as ABC. ABC is a triangle, and what they have given is, they have given the midpoints of the sides of the triangle. So now 2, minus 1 is a midpoint of AB. I'm going to take. Here this is the midpoint. So here it is 2, minus 1. And minus 4, 1, 4 is the midpoint of BC. So here minus 1, 4 is the midpoint of the other side. And the third side, AC, this is the midpoint of AC, minus 2, 2 they have given. They are asking us to find out the vertices, the coordinates of the vertices they are asking us to find out. So let me take A as x1, y1 and B as x2, y2, which I need to find out, and C as x3, y3. So using the midpoint formula, I'm going to find out the vertices. So your first solution, let A be x1, y1 and B be x2, y2 and C be x3, y3. So now I'm going to use a midpoint formula. First let me write the midpoint formula. Midpoint is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So this is a midpoint formula. So now I'm going to take AB, the side AB. I'm going to use the midpoint formula and write the 2, minus 1 is the midpoint. So I'm going to use the midpoint formula to write it. Midpoint formula. So now x1, x coordinate, I'm writing it separately. x1 plus x2 by 2 is equal to the x coordinate. X coordinate is 2. So I have written 2 here. So this implies, this I can reduce it as x1 plus x2 is equal to 2 into 2 is 4. Okay. Now let me write the y coordinate. y1 plus y2 by 2 is equal to, I'm going to equate it to the y coordinate is minus 1, so this is equal to minus 1. This implies y1 plus y2 is equal to 2. I'm going to bring it to the other side. It becomes 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. So now let me name the equation. This is the equation 1 and this is the equation 2. Now coming to the side BC. Now BC is x2 plus x3 by 2. Now this is x2 and x3 by 2. I'm going to equate it to x coordinate. It is minus 1. It is equal to minus 1. So this implies x2 plus x3 is equal to minus 2. Now this is the third equation. Okay. Now next, y coordinate. y2 plus y3 by 2 is equal to, I'm going to equate it to the y midpoint of the y coordinate. It is 4. Let me equate it to 4. This implies y2 plus y3 is equal to 2 into 4 is 8. So this is my fourth equation. Now coming to the side AC, x1, x3, I'm going to equate it to the midpoints. x1 plus x3 by 2 is equal to, I'm going to equate it to the midpoint, which is equal to x coordinate minus 2 is equal to minus 2. This implies x1 plus x3 is equal to 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. Now this is the fifth equation. Next, y1 plus y3 by 2 is equal to, y coordinate is 2. So this implies y1 plus y3 is equal to 2 into 2 is 4. This is my sixth equation. So we have got 6 equations. You can simplify these six equations to find out x1, x2, x3, y1, y2 and y3. So you can use any method to simplify this equation. So in this, let me use one method. This is what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first equation, third equation and fifth equation where the x coordinates alone involved. So I'm going to add the three equations 1, 3 and 5, adding 1, 3 and 5. So if I'm adding 1, 3 and 5, x1 plus x2 is equal to 4. So first let me write the equation. x1 plus x2 is equal to 4 and x2 plus x3 is equal to minus 2 and x1 plus x3 is equal to minus 4. So let me add the three equations. If I add, I am getting, here I can see in the left hand side 2 times x2, x1 is there, so 2x1 plus 2 times x2 is there, so 2x2 plus 2 times x3 is there, so 2x3 is equal to, if I am adding to the right hand side, 4 and minus 4 gets cancelled, it is equal to minus 2 I am getting. So let me simplify this equation. 2 is common throughout, so I can cancel the 2 throughout. So I am getting x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to minus 1. Now, I know that x1 plus x2 is equal to 4 in the first equation. So I can substitute x1 plus x2 is equal to 4. So now what happens? 4 plus x3 is equal to minus 1. x3 is equal to minus 1. 4 I'm bringing to the other side, it becomes negative 4. Therefore, x3 is equal to minus 5. Similarly, we know that x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to minus 1. So now x2 plus x3 is equal to minus 2. This is my second equation. That is x2 plus x3 is equal to minus 2. x1 as it is I'm writing. This is equal to minus 1. So x1 is equal to minus 1. Let me bring this 2 to the other side. It becomes plus 2. x1 is equal to 1. Now, again let me write the equation. x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to minus 1. Now, the third equation is x1 plus x3 is equal to minus 4. x1, this one, x1 plus x3 is equal to minus 4. x2 as it is, x2 minus 4 is equal to minus 1. x2 is equal to minus 4. Let me bring it to the other side. Minus 1 plus 4. x2 is equal to 3. So we have found out x1 is 1, x2 is 3 and x3 is minus 5. Now similarly what I am going to do is I am going to add the second, fourth and sixth equation. So let me add the three equations. First let me write adding the second, fourth and the sixth equation. So let me write the equations first. y1 plus y2 is equal to minus 2. This is the second equation. And the fourth equation is y2 plus y3 is equal to 8. And the sixth equation is y1 plus y3 is equal to 4. So let me add all the three equations. Here 2 times y1 is so 2y1 plus 2y2 plus 2y3 is equal to, if I add this, 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 minus 2 is 10. Now 2 is common throughout. Let me cancel the 2 5 times. So the equation becomes y1 plus y2 plus y3 is equal to 5. Now here y1 plus y2 is equal to minus 2. This is the second equation. So let me substitute it. This is minus 2. Minus 2 plus y3 is equal to 5. So y3 is equal to 5 less 2. 2 I'm bringing to the other side. Therefore y3 is equal to 7 I'm getting. Next, again let me write the equation. y1 plus y2 plus y3 is equal to 5. Now the fourth equation is y2 plus y3 is 8. This is the fourth equation. I'm going to substitute in this. y2 plus y3 is equal to 8. y1 as it is. y1 is equal to 5 minus 8 and y1 is equal to minus 3. Next, let me write the equation. y1 plus y2 plus y3 is equal to 5. Now y1 plus y3 is 4. This is the sixth equation. So y1 plus y3. So y2 as it is I'm writing. y1 plus y3 is 4 is equal to 5 and y2 is equal to 5 minus 4. y2 is equal to 1. So we have found out y3, y1 and y2. So therefore we can write the coordinates for the a coordinate. Therefore the a coordinate is equal to x1 comma y1, which is equal to x1 is what we have found out just now. X1 is 1. X1 is 1. So let me write x1 is 1 comma y1 is minus 3. Next, b coordinate. B is x2 comma y2. x2 is 3. x2 is 3. x2 is 3 and y2 is 1. We have found out. Next, c coordinate. x3 comma y3. x3 is minus 5. x3 is minus 5. Let me substitute it. Minus 5 comma y3 is 7. So we have found out all the three coordinates. Going to next problem. Points A minus 5 comma x, B y comma 7 and C 1 comma minus 3 are collinear, that is lie on the same straight line, such that AB is equal to BC. Calculate the values of x and y. So you can see here this is just a straight line. They have given that A, B, C are collinear, that is it lies on the same straight line. And one more thing they have given is AB is equal to BC. So A, this is the point B and this is the point C. They have given AB is equal to BC. This implies what? B is the midpoint. B is a midpoint they have given. So I'm going to use the midpoint formula to find out the unknown values, that is x and the y I'm going to find out. So I'm going to use the midpoint formula. Midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. So here this is my x1 comma y1. This is my x2 comma y2. Now this is my midpoint y comma 7. Okay. Now let me substitute it. Midpoint is y comma 7. So I am substituting y comma 7 for the midpoint. And then x1 is minus 5 plus x2 is 1 divided by 2 comma y1 is x plus y2 is minus 3 divided by 2. So now I'm going to equate the x coordinate and the y coordinate to find out the unknown value. Okay. Now let me equate it. Y is equal to, here y is not the x coordinate, it is just the, or the y coordinate, it is just the unknown value. Y is equal to minus 5 plus 1 by 2. Y is equal to minus 5 plus 1 is minus 4 by 2. Y is equal to minus 2. Now let me equate the y coordinate. 7 is equal to x minus 3 by 2. So now bringing 2 to the other side, 7 into 2 is equal to x minus 3. 7 into 2 is 14 is equal to x minus 3. 14 plus 3 is equal to x. Therefore, x is equal to 17. So we have found out the unknown values x and y. So going to the next problem, points P, A, minus 4, Q, minus 2, B and R 0, 2 are collinear. If Q lies between P and R such that PR is equal to 2 times QR, calculate the value of A and B. So now you can see a straight line PQR. PQR are collinear, so all the 3 points lies on the same straight line. This is P and this is Q and this is R. So they have given the coordinates of P, Q and R, in which A coordinate this A. In P coordinates A value and in Q coordinate B value I need to find out. And one more condition they have given, PR is equal to 2 times QR. So I'm going to find out the unknown value. So one condition they have given, that is PR is equal to 2 times QR they have given. Now I can see that PQR are collinear. So PR, now I'm going to take PR. PR is equal to, shall I write PR as PQ plus QR? PQ plus QR I'm going to write. PQ plus QR. Okay. Now this is given. This is a given condition they have given. So I'm going to apply the given condition here. So PR, I can write it as 2 times QR. So PR is equal to 2 times QR. I'm writing PQ as it is and QR as it is. Now I'm going to bring this QR to the other side. So 2 times QR negative QR is equal to PQ. So 2 times QR minus QR is QR. So QR is equal to PQ. So from this what I can say is Q is the midpoint of PR. So now what they have given, therefore PQ is equal to QR. Now this distance PQ is equal to QR. This means PQ is the midpoint of PQ. This implies Q is the midpoint of PR. So I'm going to use a midpoint formula. So midpoint formula, midpoint is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So here Q is the midpoint we know, so I'm going to substitute this. So now what happens is, this is my x1 y1 and this is my x2 y2. So now I'm going to substitute it. Midpoint is minus 2 b. This is the midpoint. I'm going to substitute x1. x1 is a plus x2 is 0 divided by 2. Y1 is minus 4 plus y2 is 2 divided by 2. Now I'm going to equate the x coordinate and the y coordinate to find out the unknown values. First let me equate the x coordinate. So minus 2 is equal to a plus 0 is a by 2. Therefore a is equal to 2. If I bring to the other side, it becomes 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. So a value is minus 4. Now let me equate the y coordinate. B is equal to minus 4 plus 2 by 2. B is equal to minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. Therefore B is equal to minus 1. So we have found out the A value and the B value. A is minus 4 and B is minus 1. Let's move on to the next problem. Calculate the coordinates of the centroid of the triangle ABC if A is equal to 7, minus 2, B is equal to 0, 1 and C is equal to minus 1, 4. So now they are asking us to find out the centroid of the triangle. Now here this is the ABC is a triangle. A coordinate is 7, -2 they have given. B coordinate is 0, 1 and C coordinate is -1, 4. So they are asking us to find out the centroid of the triangle. Now we know the midpoint formula. Now they're asking us the centroid of the triangle. The formula for the centroid of the triangle is centroid of the triangle ABC is equal to x1, the vertices x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, comma, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So this is the formula for the centroid of the triangle. Now here this is my x1 comma y1 and here it is x2 comma y2 and this is x3 comma y3. So let me substitute in the centroid of the triangle to find out this centroid. Centroid of triangle ABC is equal to x1 is 7 plus x2 is 0 and x3 is -1 divided by 3, comma, y1 is -2, y2 is 1 and y3 is 4 divided by 3. So let me simplify this. This is equal to 7 minus 1 is 6 by 3, comma, here minus 1 plus 1 is -1, here 4 minus 1 is 3 by 3. Now this is equal to 6 by 3 is 2, comma, 3 by 3 is 1. So we have found out the centroid of the triangle. Centroid of the triangle is centroid of the triangle ABC is 2, -1. Next problem. The coordinates of the centroid of the triangle PQR are 2, -5. If Q is equal to -6, 5 and R is equal to 11, 8, calculate the coordinates of the vertices P. Now they have given PQR is a triangle. So let me mark this. PQR is a triangle they have given. And the centroid of the triangle they have given it is 2, -5. So if I draw, now this is the centroid of the triangle. Now the centroid of the triangle is 2, -5 they have given. Now the coordinates of Q they have given it is 6, 5 and the coordinate of R is 11, 8 they have given. And they're asking us to find out the coordinates of P. So let me take it as x1, y1. So now here in this is my x2, y2. This is x3, y3. So they're asking us to find out the coordinate of P. So I'm going to use the centroid formula. The centroid formula is centroid of the triangle PQR is equal to, let me write the formula first, x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So I'm going to substitute it here. So I know the centroid. So let me substitute the centroid. 2, -5 is my centroid. This is equal to x1 I have to find out. Let me write it as it is. X1 plus x2 is -6 plus x3 is 11 divided by 3, y1 is, sorry, this is my x1, y1. y1 plus y2 is 5 and y3 is 8 divided by 3. So now I'm going to equate the x and x coordinates and y coordinate to find out x1 and y1. Let me equate it. 2 is equal to x1 minus 6 plus 11 by 3. Now 3, if I bring it to the other side, it becomes 2 into 3, which is equal to x1. Here, minus 6 plus 11 is equal to plus 5. Here 2 3s are 6 is equal to x1 plus 5. Now 5 I am bringing to the other side, it becomes 6 minus 5 is equal to x1. Therefore x1 is equal to 1. Now let me equate the y coordinate. If I equate the y coordinate, I get minus 5 is equal to y1 plus 5 plus 8 divided by 3. 3 I am bringing to the other side. Minus 5 into 3 is equal to y1 plus 13. Now minus 5 into 3 is minus 15 is equal to y1 plus 13. Now let me bring this 13 to the other side, it becomes negative 15. Negative 13 is equal to y1. Therefore y1 is equal to negative 28. So we have found out x1 and y1, which is nothing but the coordinates of P. Therefore the coordinates of P is Therefore, the coordinates of P is x1, y1, which is 1, minus 28. So, use next problem. A 5, x, B minus 4, 3, and C y, minus 2 are the vertices of the triangle ABC, whose centroid is the origin. Calculate the values of x and y. So, they have given a triangle ABC is a triangle, and the coordinates are a coordinate is 5, x, B coordinate is minus 4, 3, and the C coordinate is y, minus 2. And one more point, they have given the centroid is origin they have given. So this is the centroid and it is origin. Origin means it is 0, 0 they have given. Calculate x and y. So x value they are asking us to find out and the y value they are asking us to find out. So I'm going to use the centroid formula to find out the unknown value. First let me write the formula. Centroid of the triangle ABC is equal to, let me write the formula, x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So this is the centroid formula. So I'm going to equate. First I'm going to substitute it. Let me take this as x1, y1 and B coordinate as x2, y2 and the C coordinate as x3, y3. Now let me substitute it. Centroid, I know it is 0, 0. That is the origin is the centroid. I know, so I'm substituting 0, 0. Now x1 value is 5 plus y2 is minus 4, so negative 4 plus x3 is y divided by 3, y1 is x plus y2 is 3 and y3 is negative 2 divided by 3. Now let me equate the x coordinate and y coordinate to find out the unknown value. So let me equate the x coordinate first. If I equate the x coordinate, I am getting x coordinate is 0 is equal to 5 minus 4 plus y by 3. Let me simplify. If 3, if I bring it to the other side, 0 into 3 is 0 is equal to 5 minus 4. 5 minus 4 is 1 plus y. Therefore, 1, if I bring it to the other side, it becomes, therefore, y is equal to minus 1. Next, let me equate the y coordinate. 0 is equal to x plus 3 minus 2 by 3. 3, if I bring it to the other side, 3 into 0 is equal to x plus 3 minus 2 is 1. So therefore 1, if I bring it to the other side, becomes x is equal to minus 1. So we have found out the x value and y value. X is minus 1, y is also minus 1.